Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Daniel. This is Jonathan. Today we are back with Death Note episode 25. Things are going down. Lots happening. Light is now the light we know. He's back to being Kira. Genius move with his watch.
Bro, that little...
I know. And with the Zeus in his blood. Man. And then the whole thing with the transfer of ownership. Like it was... getting him and Misa's books and kind of like doing this notebooks, like he was even. It's like he knew more and he can outsmart like even the Shinigami who've been alive a lot longer.
Right. Which I wonder if there's a reason why he switched Shinigami. Like, is there a reason he didn't want Ryuk, that he wanted Rem, or kind of did he plan that on purpose?
Yes, and it's confusing, but no, it had to be that way because he relinquished the rights of. First, he relinquished the rights of Rem's Rem's book, and then he gave it to Rem. Then he had Rem give it to Ryuk, so it became Ryuk's book. Ryuk dropped it, and then he picked it up. Right. So then now he's connected to Ryuk two different ways: the original book and now this book. Then he handed the book to Ryuk, his original book,
right?
Who then handed it to Rem.
Yep.
And then told Rem to give it to some dude somewhere out there.
Right.
So he still is the original owner, but then whenever he's in the prison and he then says, I relinquish my rights, he relinquished his rights, which then to the original book, which then lost all of his memories.
Right.
So he will still connect. So he technically still had a Death Note, which I think was the one that was buried.
Right.
But he didn't have memories of that. And so whenever the one that Rem took, which was the original one that carries his memories with him, I guess.
Yep.
That's how he was able to get him back, because then it was like sub-loaned over.
Which that was crazy because it was like,
yeah, the way it did.
Moment. And
then he had to like hold on to the book until that sub-loaned Kira was dead. Then he would retain it. Which is pretty wild.
Yeah, and all the while, seemingly... While L is unaware of what's going on, I think L's
like something. He's like something. Yeah, he keeps looking around.
I mean,
like
the first part, when he mentioned a Shinigami god and whatnot.
Yeah.
Misa kind of whimpered.
It went back to that point. Yeah.
And then when he kind of like did the thing when he touched the book,
I mean, most of us got freaked out when we saw Shinigami, but that was a lot.
Yeah. And so it's just
he has to know, and then like he knows that. Him and Misa are still meeting, which by the way, Misa ended up getting the eyes again.
Oh yeah.
Cutting her life again, which is crazy because then she was like, I'll give you L's name, because she couldn't remember it. But I was saying like Rem was willing to do it for free at one point. So I don't know how now L gets out of this one. He'll find a way, but I don't know how he gets out of this one.
Yeah, because they're already in the lobby. They're...
Yeah, all she has to do now is see him.
Yep. What's about to happen.
She could just see him and do it right then and there. Even though if he has the rule, I mean, he may implement a rule again if I die in the next few days.
I mean, but she can do it, but I think it's going to be very, what's the word? Not inconspicuous. It's going to be just very like...
Yeah, she'll be meticulous about it. Like very
obvious in a way. It's not inconspicuous. It's not like a secret. Like if she sees him and then leaves and then he dies, like
it's a little too obvious.
Right.
Yeah, he'll have a way to have like back it up.
Right. And then there's a lot of parts that I'm not really confused, but we don't get the view on sometimes when the Shinigami god is talking. For example, Rem saw Ryuk with Misa on the camera. And in her dialogue, she said, "What's Ryuk doing with Misa?"
Oh, right.
And he mentions that. She mentions that. I don't know if she says that aloud to where Elle can hear it, or if she's just internal dialogue, because we didn't see lip movement. But we also know that she is talking to Elle and dialoguing with him.
Yeah, it's like if it doesn't show her mouth moving, but sometimes you can't tell it's not on her.
Right.
And I think in that one that was probably an internal thought.
I think so too, but
it doesn't really make it super obvious all the time. So
correct.
Anyway, ready to see what happens now. The investigation continues. Even though I think L is going to probably divulge some of his suspicions at some point here soon.
I think so.
Before we go, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full-length reactions are over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. If you want to check those all out, we're going to hop into episode 25.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Oh, this is like a flashback? What is this?
They're at school. Lacuna right here. Oh, this is L's backstory.
Yeah. Is this a young L?
Yeah.
Maybe? Or is...
And is that
Wasabi?
Ryuzaki, is something the matter? What is it?
What?
That was a little freaky.
The corner of the page of this notebook has been torn off. Can you kill someone just by writing their name on a piece? Say, Light.
He's just listening to the questions he's
You're
asking.
finally free to leave headquarters on your own, but it seems like you never go out. Even when Misa comes to visit, you only chat with her for a few minutes outside.
Are you suggesting that I'll be a nuisance for staying here?
Dang.
He knows something, dude. Oh, that's trippy.
Yeah. I'm glad. that
Right
sounds-
now, I'm in no position to continue punishing criminals. That's why I need you to punish them for me.
Well, she's gonna be writing the names.
You tell me everything.
It's kind of eerie, right?
Oh, Barry.
Golly.
Then you'd come to me and tell me.
And so she's just out there, like, killing back to her old...
What's going on?
Yeah.
There were 16 deaths just yesterday.
Yeah.
All of them were broadcast after Higuchi's death.
This means we're dealing with yet another Kira.
Oh man, not again! It has to be Misa.
These killings began as soon as Misa was free, didn't they?
Ryuzaki.
I'll just have to bring that person to justice.
Dang. I think I've eaten these.
Yeah, they look familiar.
Yeah.
But if someone were able to kill simply by writing a name on a torn piece of
Then
the
that
notebook,
ties it all together.
Even if we do manage to catch the person who's been writing names in the notebook, will we really be able to legally convict and punish them for mass homicide?
Even if we don't plan on publicly acknowledging the notebook, the least we can do is execute the killer.
Oh, dang.
It's not a very humane way to do things.
Oh, Ram.
But
if they admit to killing with the notebook, they'd receive the death penalty, or life in prison at least.
She'll be caught, and once that happens, you'll also be... So that's what your plan is.
She figured it out to kill Misa.
The only way for me to save Misa is to write Ryuzaki's real name in my notebook. And if I kill Ryuzaki, it would mean that I deliberately lengthened Misa's life, and I will die as well. Light Yagami has planned everything so that it will work out in his
Oh, it's
favor.
different this time. That's why you won't ask her directly.
I don't know that.
What are you gonna do, Ram?
Oh, it is.
He's like,
Aren't you?
he's playing a chess match with her.
And that's why he doesn't let Misa come in. See his name. What is he doing?
Taking a shower.
What are you doing standing out there by yourself?
He's gonna make him go out there.
Yeah.
I hear the bell.
The bell?
Of his death.
The sound of the bell has been unusually loud today. I wonder if it's a church, maybe a wedding, or perhaps a...
What are you getting at, Ryuzaki?
What's he gonna say? I feel like he's gonna say something.
A hard turn here.
From the moment you were born, has there ever been a point where you've actually told the truth?
Oh. He's calling him out. He knows.
I do admit everybody lies from time to time. Even so, I've always made a conscious effort to be careful not to tell a lie that could hurt others. That's my answer.
I don't
I had
know.
a feeling you'd say something like that.
There's a point behind that.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he did-
All right. I think he's starting to feel like it
Well,
is him.
that was certainly an unpleasant outing.
What are you doing?
I thought I might help you out.
What
anyway.
in the world?
Look, it's fine. You don't have to do that.
I can give you a massage as well. It's the least I can do to atone for my sins.
What?
I'm actually pretty good at this.
He's trying to get his
There's a
feet
purpose
or
for
something?
this, yeah.
Like a pressure point?
You'll get used to it.
He's got to play in this. Build a friendship, and I don't know.
There's a lot of ways to look at this. Like,
Right.
like trying to build a bond, or he can somehow like.
It'll be lonely, won't it?
If he
You and I
kills
will
me.
be parting ways soon.
Or it'll be like, it's like a symbolic thing.
Bro, he's calling him out.
It's like he knows he's lost, maybe.
Come on, let's go, Light.
Or it's supposed to be
Seems
like
like it's all
symbolic, like
worked out.
washing of the feet.
Did they find Misa?
I can't piece it together.
Ryuzaki, what's the meaning of all this? You've somehow gotten approval from another country to use the notebook for an execution?
What?
Buddy, I'm gonna try out the notebook for real.
We can't do
What?
that.
The person who will write in the book is a criminal scheduled to be executed in just over 13 days.
But still, to sacrifice a
We're
life.
very close.
He's thinking that's fake. He wants to test out that rule.
Oh,
Wait.
Did she kill Watari?
No way.
Whoa, what was that? He deleted everything.
Where's the Shinigami?
Good question. I don't see it.
Shoot.
Disappeared. The Shinigami.
What? No way.
Got him?
No way. No.
He forced her hand to kill both of them.
Is he faking it?
No, I think.
Oh, he like caught him.
I was prepared for this, but I wasn't ready for it.
The bells.
Oh, I'm telling you, the bells of his. Oh, man.
Is she
And
dissolving?
that kills her too. Saves Misa and him, bro. Where does
No, there's too much of the show is left.
Is that a smile?
It is. Is that giving it something away?
Oh, and he is faking it.
I hope he.
Bro, if he Undertaker's his eyes in a minute.
Ryuzaki.
Dang.
Come on. Snap out of it.
What happened?
What's going on?
Ah! We're gonna die. Watari, Ryuzaki, it'll be us next.
I mean, they wouldn't die because Ram only cares about. I don't know, bro. I feel like this is a crazy.
Set up.
Like they're all in on it. They're all in on it except for Light.
But the whole deletion thing, like you delete everything.
Oh no! Did she dissolve?
I swear I'll avenge Ryuzaki's death.
Bro, what?
Aren't we all gonna get killed?
I am like, no
Isn't that
way.
what all this
I
really
moved
means?
fast.
I've gotten rid of everything in my way.
That was an incredible plan. Gotta
Maybe
say.
L
I am the
becomes a
god of the
Shinigami.
world.
I don't know. It's episode 25. How's this?
That was nuts. I think I mentioned it in our intro that it's moving fast.
It is. It is.
That was extremely fast.
And like, okay, it is. That was a genius play by him, putting it back in the Shinigami's hands.
Yeah.
That making Misa, he's making Misa kill to become prime suspect, so that they can go after her. And then and he even said, would they still be able to convict her? Like, yeah, she'd still get the death penalty, all this stuff. So that it's forcing Rem to act quickly.
Right.
But then Rem knows, and even then she's still willing to do it. So then does Misa gain that life back? Because since he saved her, kind of, but sort of.
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Because whenever the first one did it,
Yep. It added that life back to me.
but she was about to die, and then he killed the guy going after her. So it was like a more of a direct link. This one is more like, but I guess it was more about her reasoning. She did it for Misa.
For Misa, out of love or whatever.
Yeah.
Ah, bro. Okay. Again,
But-
just gonna say it again. Such a genius plan.
I know. How does this?
I was prepared. I think both of us were kind of in anticipation of Elle's death, but I wasn't ready for it in this episode. The fact that she went after Watari first, and I think the smarter move would have been go after Elle first, and then. But I'm trying to figure out. They deleted everything. What's the point of deleting everything if something happens to them? Wouldn't they want that evidence to be out there for whoever's going to take over the case to help?
That's true. Unless there's there's something in there they don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like Elle died, but whatever, they have something else somewhere. No, if everything got deleted.
Right.
I was gonna say
There's
maybe it had somewhere else that like in the event of my death, this is what I know, and then it
Right. Like down in the undergrounds of Switzerland or something.
something like
Just
that. Yeah. Man, but see, I'm a little confused still because like originally he had asked. Okay. So I think originally he had asked Rem to kill Elle. And he said it would make me happy. It would make me happy, which would make Misa happy.
And you want Misa's happiness.
And you want Misa's happiness. But so why couldn't he do that again? Why did he use it? Or I guess so. The way this time he's not asking her to do it, because if she did do it before, she's still around and could potentially be an enemy still. So by doing it this way, he still gets L and get the Shinigami at the same time.
Yep.
So that's why he did that.
Like you said, he gets everything that was standing in his way.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, but did Misa get her memories back?
Not of.
Oh, wait.
She did.
So right. So then, how is she gonna feel about it if she knows? If she knows the truth?
Will he tell her the truth?
And does she? So then, who becomes the new?
Maybe
Shinigami.
Ryuk, because Ryuk previously owned the book.
Oh,
and gave it to Rem.
But wait, it's confusing because Light picked up her book. Because whenever the other Shinigami god died, Rem was there and picked it up. So Rem had 2 books.
We'll have to go back to those information cards because it talks about if the Shinigami god dies, what happens to that book.
Right, I don't remember. Because now Light has the Shinigami's book, as well as the book that was dropped into the human realm,
right?
As well as maybe also the original book
from Ryuk.
I don't know how many books he has now. Can't keep up. What the heck, dude? But there's like 13 or 12 episodes left.
I mean, it moves fast, obviously. So we can go into another storyline.
True, there could be like another Kira out there who comes after him. But man, L was a good. I guess you can only go so far with the story. But
yeah, like the whole chess match, they're back and forth.
Yeah, and L always would find a way to like get the other hand. But the fact that he knew about the Shinigamis and his plan was smart. He felt like, I'm not sure about this rule,
right?
So I'm gonna test it,
get the approval,
because it bothered him. Like he's like, everything falls into place except that rule. And then the whole torn piece of paper thing, like he could have tied together like. That could have changed a lot of things.
But even then, it's L. I think L is too smart to just have gone out like that without. I know what thought he was his like main person.
Yeah.
But without having left some sort of like proof of evidence or theories or anything that would kind of lead back to Light to somebody else, because he's in a position. He was already aware of it. He knew. I mean. He's standing out there listening, sitting in the rain, thunderstorm, thinking of childhood memories. He's washing his feet, which is something very biblical, right?
Right.
It's something
it could be like a symbolic thing,
correct?
Like of the person who's persecuting you in a way.
Yes, exactly. It's like, hey, I know you're after me, but I want to show you that I forgive you for what you're doing.
It could be that, deal. Right? Yeah.
And then like he said, you and I, our time is coming to an end or whatever. We'll be parting ways soon, right? And you just,
what if, like, this is crazy, what if L in conversations with Rem uncovered a lot of and actually cut a deal with Rem without Light knowing?
I mean, can you cut a deal with the
I mean, Light's been doing it, kind of,
right? But Light's the owner of that book. Well, oh yeah, he's the owner of that book.
He's the owner. Everyone else, they could just see it, right?
Correct.
But then he's like, I have a way. Maybe he found out that Rem cares about Misa, and I don't know. And like he's finding a way to like, I can help you
set up Light. Yeah,
because she doesn't really like Light, but he's kind of untouchable right now.
And that might be why it's like, hey, we can do this, but I need you to delete all the evidence of this notebook. And then, fake a heart attack, lie. But her disintegrating, you can't.
I don't know how you fake that unless she just went and got a bag of sand somewhere. I don't know. I don't know.
Because you see her. There's a scene where she's kind of
it's like all that's happening. So she was willing to still sacrifice herself. I don't know.
Dang.
Something's going on. But there may be a rule that we missed that we forgot about. But I'm ready to jump into the next one. So, but that's all I got for today. So thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed that. Full length access over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. But we'll be back in a few days with episode 26 to see what the heck happens next. Yep. But until then, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.